family panel. I think we're all going to talk like this. As you may know, I'm not an apple, but they've asked me to pretend that I am. So I'm going to introduce the actual apples, and they're going to come out and they're going to sit here, and you can ask them questions, and that's how panels work, in case you've never been to one before. All right, so I guess I'll call out first Big Macintosh and Goldie Delicious. He's learning to walk on two hooves. Yeah. And then I'd like to introduce Bright Mac.
Good morning.
Good morning to Bright Mac as well. And please put your hooves together for Granny Smith.
Well, hi, Our next guest rocks.
Yep.
Our next guest really rocks. You know who it is, Mod Pie. And that's it. I'm just kidding, I'm kidding.
Apple Bloom!
We've met before. Yes. Is that it? Did I get everybody?
Dad, you're alive!
I'm here, I'm here.
I thought I was the only one who could see it.
Daddy, I think I'm having a senior moment.
Reports of my death have been greatly exaggerated.
So did y'all have breakfast or
Peter,
brunch?
you're my father.
Brunch? Did you stay for brunch? Did you stay for brunch? Get it? Because it's
That's
a joke.
right. I'm also,
It's very early, we can tell.
Yeah, right.
I'm also
Anyway.
Igneous Rock, Maud's father. So there are many of us apples here.
So I guess I'm pretty sure everybody here knows you guys pretty well, but I guess we can go down the line and maybe say a little something about yourself and your character and your job and your favorite color and your favorite ice cream.
And what you want to do with the rest of your life.
Well, I'm Goldie Delicious, and I keep a record of everything going on in the cat's world, with the meow meows and the pussy and purrs and things. And
I'm also Big Mac. That's me. Yep. That's it.
Hi everyone, I'm Bright Mac. I'm the father of Apple Bloom and Big Mac and Applejack. And that's all. I'm an Apple patriarch, and I'm happy to be here with y'all.
And I'm your granny, and what you doing all the way down there, Applejack? You look weird today. How'd you do? I told him to go there, but he wouldn't listen. Nobody ever listens to me.
I'm sorry, I'm just, I'm plumb tuckered from bucking trees all day.
That's very strange looking of you.
Sounds like you have a cold.
She did something with her mane.
My voice gets a lot lower in the morning, you see.
Hi. So, it's good to be here. But you should get back to work. And ice cream, that's a great topic. Salted caramel is always a good flavor. I like local ice creams. Like I like to find the place where there's like a fresh, the fresh stuff. I like it fresh. Yeah, support local, exactly like what Gabe said. What am I gonna do with the rest of my life? Well, after this, I'm gonna sign some autographs, I guess, and I have boulders for everyone.
I want a boulder. Can I have one? Maybe I'll get my cutie. Oh wait, I already got my cutie mark. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting. I don't know. I look down. I'm like, did I get a tattoo? No. Okay, it's actually real this time. It's crazy. My name is Apple Bloom, and yeah, I got my cutie mark, so everybody's kind of happy with that. And I'm the little sister of Applejack, who kind of looks a little funny today, but
Thank you. Yeah,
maybe
got
she's
my
trying
makeup
something
done.
new. Maybe she's transitioning. I'll be supportive and respectful, and just wait to see what happens. there, and yeah, I'm the granddaughter of Granny, and the daughter's apparently my father's still alive. Nobody cared to tell me, which is great, but you know. And that's my brother down there. And are you my cousin?
It's all in the family.
Okay, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Nobody worry.
He's
It's
an
a
apple.
small town, sugar brother.
All good in the hood.
All right, fantastic. It's great to have the whole family here and present. So I guess if y'all could line up for questions, that'd be fantastic right over there. Yeah, beautiful. Bravery. Those who go first are brave.
Don't be shy.
If we have any foals, then the foals go first. There we go.
We won't bite unless you're dressed like an apple. In that case, we may make a mistake. It has happened in the past a couple times.
Maybe you can point the mic down.
Feel free to yank the mic in any direction you see fit.
You can.
Just don't break it, because it's not.
Maybe
Don't think the mic
comm
is
staff
on.
can help. Maybe comm staff can help with the microphone to help with make it the right distance, height for people.
There you go. Okay, that works. Okay.
Everybody here? Yeah? Everyone can?
Okay.
All right. All right.
Test. Can anyone hear me? Awesome. First, I want to say thank you all for coming here because I'm super excited and I can't help myself, but I feel like Pinkie Pie right now. Yay! So I'll be quick. Unfortunately, maybe. My question is actually for Peter.
Who?
Peter New.
There ain't no Peter New up here,
Fair
Sugar
enough,
Cube.
fair
It's
enough,
just
fair
Big Macintosh.
Big Mac?
I wrote my question. I wrote my logo was wrong. My question is for Big Mac. Technology is not my favorite thing.
You can do
It's all right. Take your time.
How would Cousin Orchard Blossom describe her impressions attending our BronyCon convention?
How would Orchard Blossom describe what?
Her impressions of attending BronyCon.
Oh, my impressions of attending BronyCon. Well, it sure is hotter than the business end of a corncob pipe in here, I'll tell you that. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I forgot how she spoke for a second there. I had to bring that back.
Hi, this is to Peter. What if Big Mac turned into an actual Big Mac?
Well, I suppose that'd be tasty.
Only at McDonald's.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, this is for Macintosh and Bright Mac. How was Apple Bloom born?
The usual way.
In a barn.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all know.
I was genetically created in the laboratory on some planet called Plorb.
Science. It was all science.
Science! Good thing I didn't get my cutie mark in that. Bad for everyone.
Okay, so this is for Tabitha, but it's a rarity question. So, what would a rarity say if she was at Disney World?
What would rarities that fiddly fiddly? What would she say if she was at Disney World?
Yeah.
Well, where's Disney World at?
Orlando, Florida?
Disney World. What'd you say?
Disney World.
Disney World. Disney World. Disney World. They didn't world.
No, Disney.
They did world. They did world. What would the fiddly say? Well, I don't know. She probably say something like, "Oh, my goodly gee goo boodly," whatever fancy thing she said.
Thanks.
She's fancy, is all. I noticed. Thank you.
Hi there. I've got a question for any of you. What do you think of the theory that White Mac and Pear Butter got swamp fever and turned into trees?
But I heard, are they sweet talk?
I heard
the swamp?
swamp fever is what I heard. It's the mics aren't good, or the system we can't hear very well. So sorry, repeat that one more time.
What do you think of the fan theory that Bright Mac and Pear Butter caught swamp fever and turned into trees?
Caught swamp fever and the mic, you can hear the same thing. Caught swamp fever and turned into trees.
Trees. Because they're those trees.
Well, I always have been a fan of arboreal nature, and I've caught many a fever, but I don't know about swamp fever. Does swamp fever turn you into trees? Okay. I mean, the intertwined tree existed before, like, they saw it. Or did they become the tree?
You planted them in your wedding.
Yeah, right? So, I mean, we didn't become those trees? Like, did we just become like a boring, regular tree?
Yeah.
Because I feel like we've been outshined by the tree we planted.
I mean, if you were planted in our garden, then we've been kicking you for years.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
Dad.
No, I don't like that theory at all.
And if they eat your fruit, is that cannibalism, technically?
Yeah, that's gross. That's gross. No.
The answer is yes.
I heard that you are famous for your sap apple jam. Am I correct?
Yup.
If so, then is there a real life recipe for it?
Yup.
Okay, so you take 2 phoenix feathers, pile of dirt, a stapler, and an even bigger calculator, and then 1 plasma screen TV, 2 spoonfuls of cinnamon sugar, and zap, apple jam.
It's a good thing you didn't get your cutie mark cooking.
I know, it's pretty, there's not many things that would have been good for me to get cutie marks in. Pretty much anything, except for,
Shields.
yeah, that's all I got. That's all.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Sugar Booger.
Nice cosplay.
Hello.
Well, hi.
Well, hi. Fancy meeting y'all here. First of all, it's great to see all of you again. I think I've met all of you except for Bill, so hi. I love, I do panels on social science at these conventions, so I always love to ask a little social science question of y'all. So, yeah, come to my panel at 1:30, by the way. Shameless plug. Keeping Friendship Magic. Anyway. Totally didn't plan that. Anyway, so what I'd love to ask all y'all is, what character trait do you most think is the strongest for your character, and that you most resemble or think that others should look to kind of inspire them?
But I think the strongest characteristic of my character is teeth. And I think everyone should aspire to have at least one of the teeth in your head and a couple beside your bed in case of emergency.
Well, I think warmth is probably my character's strongest trait, and the one that I try to resemble most is warmth and friendliness.
Wisdom.
And cats!
My house is starting to look like Goldie Delicious's, so I understand.
It's rocks.
Unfazed, you know, that's something that I personally aspire to in crowds. Thank you.
Well, I would say Ed Bloom's main trait is determination, and I feel like that's something.
Yeah.
Yes, a serious answer, Gabriel. I am capable of it. Okay. I'd say that's the trait that I have the most commonness with her. Also, eloquence, apparently. And she just never gives up, and that's something that I also don't not do. You know, it's a good time. Determination. I'm never gonna give you up.
Applejack?
Well, goodness gracious, I think my honesty can be a fantastic trait. The only problem is that I'm brutally honest at times. So if you ask me if you look fat in that dress, I'm most likely going to say yes.
Thanks a pant load.
By the way, Tabitha, I met Ellie last weekend. She was delightful, and she wanted to say hi since she couldn't be here. So,
Hello, sister.
thank you guys.
Thank you.
Just want to say it's great to be here in our, I guess we can call it our own little Apple family reunion.
Well, yeah.
All right, but the big question I have for all of you is, does an apple a day really keep the doctor away?
If you throw it hard enough.
Yeah.
My daughter's always been so quick.
Oh, man.
How would you know, Dad? Where have you been?
That's a fair point.
A little resentment.
All right. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Good to see you guys.
Hi.
Great to see you guys in person. First time,
Hi.
guys. But I guess my question for all of you: what's the craziest thing you ever managed to pull off?
Do you want to just go a little bit closer to the mic?
Sure.
Eat it.
Perfect.
Just like almost eat it like an ice cream cone.
Like an apple.
Get right here, this far away from it.
It makes you sound awesome.
You've ever eaten?
I see. Okay, what's the craziest stunt you ever managed to pull off?
Oh, the craziest stunt I've ever managed to pull off.
Well, in our day, Applejack, and I have done some pretty ridiculous things. Gabriel more so than me, Apple Bloom, obviously.
Thank you.
But yeah, Gabe and I have done lots of crazy stuff. No, okay,
I'll keep it, all right. We've gone bungee jumping, and he's, was a qualified skydiver, was obviously in the military, so we've done lots of crazy stuff. We've built lots of stuff, and we've hurt each other multiple times. We were just reminiscing about that time I basically broke his jaw when we were backflipping, and he punched me in the face, and,
Not intentionally.
Not intentionally. So we've got our fair share of exciting stories. Applejack and Apple Bloom.
That's right, yeah.
That's right.
Do you mean personally or as our characters?
Either or.
Once I was on a TV show about the apocalypse called Aftermath with Ellen DeGeneres. No, her ex-girlfriend, pardon me.
Portia de Rossi?
Different one.
Oh.
Anne Hesh. And my friend was being eaten by a giant monster plant, so I had to shoot her. The giant monster plant took my friend and was eating her, and so I put her out of her misery. And I had to do training with weapons because I felt very uncomfortable, and I still do. Yay.
Once I had a funny batch of cider, and I reckoned I could fly. I was there for that one. I was witness. Yeah, not so much a fly as a splat. Almost got the nickname Apple Splat.
I think the craziest stunt I ever pulled off was probably disappearing on my whole family.
It was pretty magical, Dad.
I mean, I got away with it, right?
I don't know if I've pulled off many crazy stunts. They usually fall pretty flat for me. But I think the best thing I ever managed to do is make Sugar Bell fall for me.
Oh, that is so sweet.
I had to be careful not to say Sweetie Belle. I always get them confused. Not really.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, and if there's any other kittens out there, let's line, hey? So,
Are you related to Applejack? Is Applejack related to Pinkie Pie or not?
Oh, I feel that one. The genealogist of the family. Don't know.
Applejack?
I reckon I'm not sure where Pinky came from. So I suppose she could be related to all of us and none of us at the same time. Paradox pony.
Thank you.
Probably.
Hi, this is for Big Mac. If you and Sugar Bell get married, are you going to elope?
We'll see.
Howdy, Apple Bloom. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty fine. Let me ask you something. How would you react if Granny Smith fed you mashed carrots what would you say if she did the... Here comes the choo-choo train.
Well, she still does that to me. Apparently I'm not an adult yet. Even though we went through puberty, question mark? It's confusing. I love the choo-choo train. I mean, I don't love my vegetables. I'm a picky eater, as I'm a picky pony in general. So she still does the choo-choo train and feeds me apples and, apples. Oh, there's one more, what's
Apple
the name?
pie?
Oh, that's right, that's apples, yeah. Green apples, red apples.
Yeah,
That's about it. Yeah, apples.
Wait, what about apples?
No, not apples. No, apples.
My family's crazy.
Rock and roll. Get it?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good, how y'all?
Doing fine. This one is for Granny Smith. Why didn't you tell Applejack, Apple Bloom, and Big Mac about their parents in the first place?
Well, yeah, Randy.
The issue here is that the people come and people go, and how do you know when they's there and when they isn't? Because sometimes even when they's there, they ain't all there, if you take my meaning. I didn't even notice.
I figure she told us, but we just didn't understand.
Thank you for your question, Sugar Booger. Ask a question like a bug.
Howdy, Brightback.
Well, hi, how you doing?
Just want to say it's great to meet you. You're a wonderful father to 3 wonderful children.
I know, right?
3. I just want to know what the most trouble, if Applejack and Big Mac, when they were foals, when you were still around, I want to know, like, what's the biggest trouble that they got into?
Well, I mean, I got out of there pretty quick, so... I mean, it's all a real hazy blur. I was packing my suitcase, and we were getting ready to just head off to the beach, so... I feel like they probably knocked a table over or something. I mean, it's hard to remember, but the beach was great.
Thank you.
Hello, this is a question for all the apples. What would you all say is your favorite human musician or music genre?
What's a human?
Something that walks on 2 feet.
Like a bird?
Not quite. Ask Lyra.
Okay.
No, Big Mac, it's like a Yeti, but with less fur. Yeah.
Like a hairless yak on 2 hoofs?
Pretty much.
It's frightening.
And they play music?
I'd say Daft Punk.
Gabriel Brown.
Well, that's cool. It's fine. It's cool. It's fine.
I'm in love with Claude Pelgag at the moment. She's a French-Canadian singer.
Okay.
Claude Pelgag.
Claude Pelgag.
K-L-O-P-E-L-G-A-G. Who's murdering someone out there? Where's the cat gone? Dang it.
But I'm not an apple. I'm a rock.
You're an apple to me, Maud.
Yeah, and me.
You. Well, the truth comes out. I do love rock.
I see what she did there.
And my favorite musician, if you know me, you'll know what my answer is gonna be, Gabe. There you go. Sarah Bareilles.
Does everybody know this one? We're apples together, apples forever. Family ain't so much a starting at the Demaki. Oh well,
This fly keeps bugging me.
Thank you all for your answer.
Thank you.
What is up, Ponies? What's up? All right.
Like
I
in the
have.
sky, and then space, and then infinity,
And this purple
but
roof.
also down.
Okay. I have a quick question for the lovely Apple Bloom.
Hello?
Hey, Apple Bloom. Do you remember how to call a chicken? Well, do ya?
No, something like that, I think.
You're awesome. Thank you so much.
we have a chicken named Scootaloo.
Yep. Oh, next to Poopaloo.
Hi. First off, it's awesome to see all of you. This is my first BronyCon ever, so it's amazing to see all of you at the same time.
It's my first BronyCon too.
Hey! And Gabe and Michelle saw you last year at the GalaCon. Also to see you two again.
Good to see you too.
This is for all the apples and the rock who shall rock on. What is the best part of being part of the Apple family?
The freedom to just go wherever you want. And,
Very flexible.
it's really flexible to be a part of the Apple family. Like, I mean, I was there and then I wasn't. So, yeah, it's pretty great.
I've had a lot of people come up to me at conventions before over the years, and they tell me, my family and I were struggling, but we watched My Little Pony, we saw the Apple family, how happy they were, how understanding and supportive they were of each other, and so I think that we've made a positive influence on some people, from what I've heard, so that's really special to be a part of. See, another serious answer, coming at you.
I think the best part is keeping records. And cats. You're allowed to have a lot of cats in the Apple family. Cats!
I think the best part of being an Apple matriarch is you got all them kitty winkies and all them offspringles and things, and you don't know who any of them are, but you know you're related to a whole of them.
Yeah, I wrote it all down for you.
Apple sauce with rocks. It's yummy.
That would be
Calm down, Maud.
painfully delicious.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
First of all, I just want to say Big Mac is the best pony.
Yep.
And now this next question is for every pony except for Big Mac.
Okay.
No, wait. Okay, for the rest of the Apple family and part of the Rock family, what would your reaction be if Big Mac and Sugar Bell had a foal?
Would I be an ant? Oh! I hope he doesn't leave.
That's the only father figure I have.
I guess I'd never find out. So, cool.
That's about the same with me. Who are you again? Welcome. Sit down. No idea who you are.
I'll teach them about rocks.
Well, that really rocks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is my first BronyCon as well.
Yay,
and
welcome.
Hi. And I wanted to ask, what's the most exciting thing that's ever happened to you and or your character?
Sisterhood social.
That was pretty extravagant, wasn't it, big man?
Yep. Too exciting.
I think the most exciting thing that happened to my character is meeting Pear Butter, that, like, noticing her in the field and then just charging across it and really wrecking that water tower. There was a lot of excitement in like 30 seconds. And the most exciting thing that's ever happened to me, the person, is probably getting to pursue my voiceover career. Like actually getting to be a part of something like this. This is pretty wild. If you told me 5 years ago that I'd be here doing this, I'd have laughed in your face. So thank you, all of you, and all of you. It's a serious question. I did a serious answer. I could do it too.
It's fun, right? Well, let's say goodbye to sincerity. Bye. The most exciting thing ever happened to me was Las Vegas' buffet! Woohoo!
Once, Pinky gave me an amethyst.
Well, there was this one time that my arch nemesis became my best friend in like one song, and then there was a big tornado, and we got tattoos on our butt. So that was exciting.
And what happened to your character?
Can't decide if that's funny or not. And probably me personally, I don't know, I can never pick like one specific thing, but the most exciting thing that's happened to me this year was finishing my album. That was a long time coming, and I'm really excited to perform some of the songs for the first time. Not tonight, tomorrow, because it just came out, and so yay, it's gonna be good.
Chris shows it's at 8 p.m. on Saturday.
Can I add, I just want to add as a person, one of the most exciting things that I've done recently is make my film Woodman, which is showing here at this convention on Sunday morning. Please come.
I've seen it, it's really awesome.
It's award-winning and stuff, which is pretty great.
When is it showing?
10 or 10:30 Sunday morning.
Sunday morning. Okay.
Yeah, it's in the con book.
Be there or be square.
Thank you.
Next question.
Hello, this is for Michelle.
Hello.
I was wondering, since you voice Apple Bloom, but you sing for Sweetie Belle, why don't you sing for Apple Bloom?
Oh, I do sing for Apple Bloom.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I've always sung for Apple Bloom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and she didn't really used to sing that often, but they all kind of sing the same amount now.
Okay, good.
The T is silent and often.
And can we hear Apple Bloom sing the Zakora song that Pinkie Pie wrote?
Pinkie Pie?
Do you remember? Yes, that.
Oh, I think he does evil dances. Push your trends. Okay, hold on.
Nailed it.
Okay, hold on. I'll do it line by line. Okay, so I don't know, but I kind of know it for some reason too, because it's a long time ago. She's an evil enchantress. She does evil dances. And when you look at her eyes, she will put you in trances. And what would you do? She'll mix up the evil brew, and she'll double it up so they say stew. So watch out!
hears it once, he'll never forget it.
It's a radio banger.
Hello, darlings. My question is either for Marble Pie, Igneous Rock, or Big Mac. How does Marble Pie feel about Big Mac and Sugar Bell? I meant Mod Pie, not, I mean, how does Mod Pie know about Marble Pie? Sorry, nervous. How is Marble Pie handling the Big Mac and Sugar Bell?
Oh. I'm going to say there was somebody earlier that had a question for you, Philly. Anyway.
I think she's handling it very well, thank you very much. I hope she's doing all right.
She could do better.
I hate you.
I hate you too, big man.
I don't hate you.
I don't hate you either, only sometimes.
And that's family.
Remember earlier when I said that families look up to us? Please don't.
Hello.
Hello. So I wanted to ask like some kind of deep, meaningful question, but since I only had a few hours of sleep last night.
Just come a little bit closer to the mic. So
Like an ice cream cone.
Okay, so I wanted to ask like some kind of deep, meaningful question, but since I only had a few hours of sleep last night, on a scale of 1 to 10, and this is like for a question for all of you, how cute am I?
10.
How cute?
Tie-dye shirt is pretty cool. I have to say 11.2. I'd go for 0.3, but
Out of
I'm feeling sassy today.
I appreciate the honesty.
You're welcome.
When you came to the front, I got out my camera. I like your shirt.
You want a picture of me before I go?
Yes.
Okay.
Zooming in.
That's strange, because I
Need to
see
come up
him.
front?
Zooming in, zooming in. Okay. Thank you.
Got it.
I squish you like a bug.
Thank you.
Like a 8 or a 9. Like an 8 or a 9. I don't feel like anyone can really approach perfection except Buttercup.
That's fair.
So like an 8 or a 9.
That's fair.
Like an 8 or a 9.
I already said 10.
Thank you.
My hot stuff.
I know you.
Okay, since most of you have been on Supernatural, do you think the magic of friendship will ever make it into the supernatural world? And if it does, do you think it'll bring pear butter back?
Well, something supernatural's going on over there. I don't know. You just done raised some ghosties.
Can you ask one more time, and can we get something like tilt them? There we go.
Since most of you have been on Supernatural, do you think the magic of friendship will come in to the supernatural world? And will it bring pear butter back? I also know Felicia Day is pear butter, and she's Charlie Bradbury, and I love Supernatural, and I love My Little Pony. And
Well, it would also mean that I get to be on Supernatural, which would be really great.
Yeah. Anything is possible with that show.
That's right.
To be honest.
Yeah, it keeps going.
They've had freaking Scooby-Doo.
My character died, so maybe when she died, she came back in another life as Applebloom. Maybe Hillary is Applebloom.
My character
Right,
died.
Stupid.
fan fiction.
Fan fiction. Somebody write it. Get a pen.
You're shiny and beautiful.
Thank you.
Are we rating everybody on the cute scale now? Because that's all I was. You are cute.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Marpie, you are somewhat well known for like your dull personality, right?
Why does she have a dual personality?
Because of the way that she speaks. Most people would describe her as somewhat negative or something.
Yeah, I think it's. Well, you can answer that better than me.
I think I may often be misunderstood.
Well, is there ever a time when you were angry?
one time, Pinkie Pie did a dangerous thing and I had to save her. And I wasn't angry, I was just worried that she would hurt herself. But luckily, I used my rescue rock grounding, pummeling technique, and she was okay. So I think even though I don't show things on the outside that much, if you get to know me, you know that I'm pretty compassionate.
For that's true. Sometimes people will describe your poetry about walks as like something like watching paint dry.
Who are these people?
This is true. And to them I say, eat my rocks.
Oh snap.
Thank you.
Maybe perhaps if people get to know you more, they'll think less negative about you.
Exactly. Thank you for your considerate question.
Hey guys. Question. For each of you, what is the one thing that annoys you the most? And also, is there a member of the apple family that doesn't eat or like apples? And if so, how do you treat them?
Well, I prefer pears, which is quite well known.
Enough said.
I'll just leave it at that.
Pears have a way of going missing. I wouldn't want anything to happen to them bears.
Quickly, somebody else, please answer the question.
I'm just waiting for you to finish. You seem to be on a roll, so, annoyed?
Letting the ball go all the way down the hill. I'll answer the next question. Styrofoam? I can't stand it. If it, when you like pull out a new Christmas ornament or something, and you gotta, undo the tape and pull it out, and I can't take it. I can't stand the sound of styrofoam. Hello? I was on.
I know I turned you off.
Oh! Thank y'all so much.
I'm annoyed by ill consideration. And if someone in the apple family didn't eat apples, I would question whether or not they were in the apple family. Because we all like apples quite a bit. We all have apples on our butts.
It's true. Passion. It's more than just taste.
Unstable stalactites.
Overdressed salads.
Granny's always going on about overdressed salads.
Granny flown a gasket.
Go another one.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so we got about 15 minutes left, it says? Yeah. So we're probably not going to add anyone else to the line. We'll try to get through everybody we have here. When we have about 5 minutes left, we'll go into a speed round. So just be prepared.
I know you all like apples a lot, so if you had the choice between getting 1,000,000 bits and never being able to eat apples again, or just keeping your lifestyle now, what would you choose?
I would choose apples.
Well, you see, if I had 1,000,000 bits, I'd probably create a substitute for apples and also have money. So, I think Apple Bloom, I think would be thrifty with her $1,000,000, and well, she's a scientist, of course, as we already determined previously. So she'd figure it out.
How do you live on your own?
Good.
Next question, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, sometimes back when Applejack didn't know where her father was, she'd look up in the sky and she'd see, whenever she needed guidance, she'd see 2 shooting stars, right? So, Bright Mac, Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
I never quite landed. You see, and Pear Butter has a rocket ship. So like every now and again we just come around. It just so happened to coincide with Apple Bloom needing guidance. But we're having a great time. So just woohoo! Round and around.
That don't make a lick of sense.
Rocket ships, I recommend them.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Great father figure.
Howdy, y'all. We all heard what Sunrise thought of apples. What do you all think about strawberries?
I love them. I think they belong on shortcake. Eating shortcake?
Yep.
The series? Oh.
Shortcake. Tasty.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little snack.
There are no apples, mine.
Yeah.
I was expecting more contention. I'm proud.
I like them in the summertime because that's when they're in season.
Hey there, this one's for Granny Smith. You've lived a long and storied life, learned many lessons. Could you maybe dictate a letter to Princess Celestia for us?
A letter to Princess Celestia.
Oh boy.
This should be interesting. Dear Princess Celestia, how many R's is on the end of your name? This here's Granny Smith, and I know you think you old, but some of us been here an even longer time. I was just wondering if you could tell me where the...
The letter actually has like Z's on it.
Next.
All right, along those lines, Granny Smith, how did you discover the secret to immortality?
How did I discover the secret to immortality?
And will you share it, please?
That'll be telling. And now, sugar, what you need is a rocking chair. And you park it in the rocking chair. Now, you don't have to do anything, because the sun moves around, but you stay still. You will find that if you have enough sprinklings, they will move your chair systematically, so you catch the finest rays of the old sunshine.
In other words, she makes us do all the work.
That's right. You make them do the work, and then you just store some sunshine in your teeth.
Thank you.
Good to know.
Just wear
This is my
sunscreen.
first time here.
Same!
Here's my question. How does the Apple family survive now, considering that Applejack is a teacher in the School of Friendship, and I'm assuming cannot be on the farm as much to work? So how do you survive?
I just sit in my chair.
I do more bucking.
And
With the bee.
And I'm just complaining more than ever.
Thank you.
Hi, this question is for Granny Smith. What was it like having the name Granny when you were a foal? Were you just like really excited to get old?
I gotta tell you, I was a little confused by it. Now, it's like that character, Maleficent. So there she was, an innocent child. She wasn't Maleficent at all. She was full of sunshine and light. What do they call her? Mean-ass, basically. They call her mean person. They call her Maleficent. Same thing happened to me. There I was, looking like a cherub just fell out of the sky. But oh no, Granny Smith. I don't know, I was something to do with green. There's something about her green, people think, it's springtime. Don't last forever. Maybe we call it green, I don't know.
Autumn Smith.
This is still part of her letter to Celestia, by the way.
And in closing, I would just like to...
Maybe that's why all the letters in Equestria just look like that. Maybe they're all written by Granny. Just a bunch of squiggles.
This is a question for everyone. What happened to Winona?
Winona don't want.
What happened to her? Oh, where is she?
I think she's with father now.
So you mean on a rocket ship?
She left.
Funny story, when she was young, they used to call her Winona Don't Wanna. Anyway.
Can I be jealous?
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Hi.
My question is for Granny Smith. So we all know that the Apple's parents have kind of fallen out of the picture, but whatever happened to Grandpa Smith?
Grandpa Smith? Well, it's a big orchard, sugar. No, you can't find every pony's looking for, can you? No, you can't. Where do they all...
Rocket ship?
Hello, you're all awesome. Granny Smith?
You're awesome.
Yes. Granny Smith, I was wondering what it would take to be adopted into the Apple family, please.
It don't take nothing. Just can you work good at bucking trees?
I'm a harvest.
You're welcome. Come on in. Sit down.
Hello. This question for Bright Mac. How do you feel about Applejack accidentally destroying your hat?
Well, I mean, I do get sunburned a lot more now.
In space.
In space. I mean, I have no... Yeah, I mean, I have no protection whatsoever. My space helmet is terrible for blocking sun rays. But I mean, it's her hat.
Your headcanon is weird, Dad.
It's her hat now. If she wants to wreck it, she can wreck it. You're welcome.
So it looks like this is amazing that the line is empty. We got 10 minutes left. So I have a question. Are there any extra questions you'd like to ask, or do you want us to do something stupid? Oh, 5 minutes. That was 5 minutes. See, I figured they would say do something stupid. Well, I guess as the moderator, that's up to me, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
This is new. Man, I have control.
I have some cool.
This is cool.
You have your gauntlet. You have your.
You know what? Yeah, the Infinity Gauntlet.
What have we done?
We can all be with Brian Mac.
Well, what's a song we all know? We could go. I could have them all go down the line and each sing a word of a song. That might be funny.
I don't know any songs, but I just sing along anyhow.
What?
I don't know any songs, but I can just sing along anyhow.
That sounds perfect.
Why don't we do the theme song?
The theme song.
Because I think we all might.
To Stranger Things. Yeah, it's a good one.
Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
All right.
Start. Applejack will start.
Should I be part of it?
Yeah, Applejack's gonna start.
Are we doing DuckTales?
I'll do a DuckTales theme song. Yeah.
Okay.
I know DuckTales.
It's gonna take all 5 minutes too, isn't it?
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
All right. My
Little pony.
My little pony. My little pony.
I used to
Wonder what friendship
could be my
little pony until
you are something.
Share it me with
Big adventure.
of
Colossus.
a
Beautiful. Excuse me. Something.
and Wolverine strong sharing
Apples. Every. That's.
Let's just make up the word.
Lost.
This is working great.
Let's just sing it. Yeah. My little pony.
Do you know you're all my very best friend?
Friends.
like the words you were adding. Colossus? That
Wolverine.
should totally be in the theme song.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big adventure, tons of Colossus. A Cyclops here, a Cyclops there.
There's
Ulysses is on his boat.
And Deadpool's not officially part of this universe.
Is this the supernatural My Little Pony crossover
It might
we
be.
were
Marvel.
raving about?
Marvel.
Hearing what you were saying. I just
Life
heard
is
Wolverine.
like a hurricane. Duckbird, race on lasers, aeroplane. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. Woo! Every day we're out there making. Woo!
I love that I'm at a DuckTales convention all this time.
Ducks.
All right.
Resident duck.
Okay, so I guess we could be done, but I just going down the line and nobody knowing what they were doing was so much fun.
It was fun, wasn't it?
I think we should do a short story where we all do one word.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
One at a time
So,
story.
I'll start with the obvious once.
There
Was
Sad.
Chicken.
And
he
ran
sideways.
all
Day.
then
Nobody
talked
about
how
Much.
chicken
Ran.
sideways.
That's what I wanted her to say.
edible.
His name is Chicken.
Edible is his name,
Oh.
obviously. Oh, edible.
was
Sad.
that
Chicken
Gets
Chicken gets chicken gets maligned.
so
Often.
there's
Nothing
they
could
do
Besides.
eat.
chicken.
This is heading in a really dark direction.
All right.
That's it. That's the
wrap
end.
up. Thank
That's
goodness.
wrap up. I hope you enjoyed the Apple Family panel once again. It's Peter Newton, Bill Newton, Tabitha St. Germain, Andrew Nilsson, and Michelle Krieger.
Thank y'all so much.
See y'all around the goo.
Thank you, everyone.